Good afternoon. Welcome to the daily briefing at the EMA office. Chairman Kern and Sam Behrman, 194th day.
It's been a long 194 days, but
Who's counting?
What?
Who's counting?
I know. I think we've all lost count at this point. So as of today, 82,481 St. Clair County residents have been tested, which is an increase of 612 from yesterday. We are at 7,110 positive results, which is an increase of 36 from yesterday. And that does include both males and females from under the age of 10 up to their 90s. Our daily county positivity rate today is 5.9%. And we are at 75,371 negative test results. Happy to announce that we have no new additional deaths to report today, so we are at 187. For those who have completed the IDPH required 10-day isolation period, we are at 6,465. For state totals, 5,231,607 have been tested, with 279,114 positive test results, which is an increase of 1,848 from yesterday. And for deaths, the state is reporting 8,508, which is an increase of 22 from yesterday. For hospitalization numbers in St. Clair County, currently 52 people are admitted due to COVID-related reasons, and 4 of them are on ventilators. And regional hospitalization numbers are 84 that are admitted due to COVID-related reasons, and 7 of those individuals are on ventilators. For our congregate living facilities that are in outbreak status, and that is 2 or more staff or residents that are either COVID positive or who have COVID-like symptoms, the Esquilin Dammert Center at the Shrine is at 25 cases and 1 death, which is an increase of 2 cases. And Mercy Rehab and Care Center in Swansea has 14 cases and no deaths, which is an increase of 1 case. As a reminder, we do have some testing going on this week. Today until 7 p.m. at Fairmont City Community Center. And then on Thursday and Friday, September 24th and 25th at Moody Park in Fairview Heights. And both of those days will be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I will turn it over to Chairman Kern for his update.
Thank you, Sam. So hospitalization numbers went up a little bit today.
They did.
8, I believe. That's not a good thing. So we still need to remember that even though our numbers in St. Clair County are getting better, there still are people out there that are having to go to the hospital.
And that's why we urge people to be as honest as possible when we do that contact tracing. We're trying to slow this spread of this virus, especially from those who might be immunocompromised or have other medical issues going on. They're the last ones that we want this to affect because it's seeming like those are the individuals that are winding up in the hospital with being the sickest.
That's what we've got to monitor, and that's why testing's so important.
Absolutely.
Get even if you don't think you have symptoms, get out and get tested. You very well might have this virus, and then you can stay home, and that'll stop that spread, that particular spread that's going on that caused you to get it. So we'll move into the zip code report. These are COVID positive changes in St. Clair County zip codes. Today in 62059, we go up 2 to 14. In 62201, we go up 1 to 236. 62203 goes up 1 to 202. 62204 goes up 1 to 142. 62205 goes up 3 to 202. 62206 goes up 1 to 432. 62207 goes up 3 to 246. 62208 goes up 2 to 429. 62220 goes up 4 to 568. 62221 goes up 3 to 667. 62223 goes up 8 to 419. 62226 goes up 5 to 728. 62239 goes up 2 to 101. 62243 goes up 1 to 108. 62264 goes up 1 to 98. 62269 goes up 4 to 555, and 62285 goes up 3 to 110. Our daily county positivity today, 5.9%. That brings our 7-day rolling average to 5.3%. So every day this month, we've been below 8%. In the past, is it 6 days, Herb? 7 days, we've been below 6.5%. That's that magic number that the state set where changes can happen. The problem is that those changes can only happen if the whole region is below 6.5%. And the state, with their numbers, pegged the regional positivity today at 7.3%. That number remains the same. Bond County weighs in at 8% positivity today. Clinton at 5.9%. Madison at 8.8%. Monroe County at 15.6%. Randolph County at 2.4%. St. Clair at 8%. And Washington at 6.7%. So those numbers combined, according to the state, give us a 7.3% positivity. Not good enough, according to the state, to go back to where we want to be, or at least where we were in the middle of last month. So we'll just have to, we're just going to have to continue to try to lower St. Clair County's numbers to try to pull the rest of the region below 6.5%.
Well, and the thing is, Chairman, the other day you did an interview with some of the local media that had called and talking about their surrounding counties, if they were keeping track of the numbers like we are, and I don't know of any of them that are doing it to the extent that we are, but wouldn't it be nice if they were doing the same thing was, and how quick these numbers would go down? If they were having the emphasis on putting on testing and tracking these cases and stopping the spread of it, you can tell each day as we watch these numbers where we're lagging. And as you said, when they add those all up, that's what's given us that 7.3 for the last 3 days. We've got to get that down because that's the regional positivity rate that we have to be below. And as I said, I go to bed thinking about that number and wake up thinking about it. And we talk about it every day. I've seen a post on it a while ago. We can't let our guard down, because even though our daily positivity and our 7-day rolling is looking good, we've got to get that regional down, and it's got to be done regionally.
To get our businesses open and hopefully generating some revenue for the owners so these businesses can survive this pandemic and they'll be there when things reopen.
And we've said it before, we sympathize with these businesses more so than probably some of them even realize. We talk about it almost hourly here at the EOC. We're doing everything we can, and I know Team St. Clair is out there doing it by spreading the word. But again, it's a regional problem, and the COVID is just not here in St. Clair County. It's in everywhere. So unless these other counties take it serious like we are, I don't know what we're going to get below it.
The governor today complimented,
Yes.
At least I think he was complimenting St. Clair County for sure, because our numbers are low, and he commented that St. Louis's numbers are up there 11 or 12% positivity, and yet we're able to get to 5.9% here today, 5.3% 7-day rolling average, which shows that people in St. Clair County are washing their hands, they're watching their distance, and they're, most importantly, wearing those masks. And that's what it's going to take to be able to stop the spread.
Well, and we talked before we went on this afternoon on the briefing, the young doctor, female that lost her life last night, 26, 28 years old. Terrible, terrible story. Happened to listen to her parents talk about that. A doctor who was donating, and that story is that from 5 years old, she would run around the house with a stethoscope around her neck, play one, saying she wanted to be a nurse and a doctor. And then at 11 years old, she ended up in a wheelchair herself. They take her to a doctor, and the doctor was able to help her. And she knew from 11 years old that she wanted to help other people. And then she ends up being delivering babies and working extra time in the emergency room, and ended up catching COVID and ended up dying after being on a ventilator for a couple of months. And just a sad story.
We had a prominent doctor in St. Clair County
Yes.
pass away yesterday, I believe, with with COVID because of COVID.
Yes.
It impacts everyone, and it's here, and we've got to get it out of here. Is what we got to do. We got to control the spread and end this in our community, and the only way to do that is to control it and wait for that vaccine.
And that's what we're going to do. Team St. Clair, thanks again. We appreciate everything that you do. As I said, keep spreading the word. We'll keep monitoring it and crunching these numbers and building the case that, yous are being a part of the solution. And we will bring you Cindy and Daisy, and they'll translate this into the Spanish community. And we'll be back tomorrow with the next daily update. Thank you.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, TikTok, Grubhub, Twinks, Jocks, Bears, Cubs. Zoom is the new club. 6 feet, no hugs, still beat these mugs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
No school, gym closed. Don't touch these clothes. Need food, this blows. Line at Trader Joe's. At home, gym, fish. Don't come close. Just wave, blow a kiss. Mask for mask, sis. Left, right, swiping on Tinder. What was life like? I can't remember. Needing my haircut, somebody shave her. Where is all of the toilet paper?
Gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Okay, dolls, y'all know what time it is. Come on, stay inside and lock the door. Stay inside and